This is phenomenal. So obviously a couple of weeks ago we had this first taste of pro football, when I got the game up at, they was doing these development games and we were talking about games that happen, and I've just got this one. What's up guys, and welcome back to another REFSIX weekly vlog. This is Future John checking in because basically I didn't film an intro during the week because of what is coming up. Something happens quite sort of quickly and it all sort of took its toll on me really. So strap in. I'm sure you've already seen the caption and you've already seen the description already, so strap in for something that I wasn't ready for. And yeah, my first real big game for the second time this season. So enjoy the ride. I enjoyed it and I'll see you later on. Right, so basically I was preparing for a line on Saturday and I'm taking you through match day. So it's Wednesday and I'm in the middle of my process of dealing with a current match day. I've got a game in 3 hours, 2.5 hours, and I just got a thing saying the referee had come off the game Saturday. So my plan was to go out, see my friends in Guildford and mess about a bit up there and then drive to the game from Guildford. But basically what's happened is the referee's come off the game and they've appointed me as senior lino to basically do the game now. So I'm doing an equivalently level 3 game with one of my best mates is now going to be on my line as well. So this is phenomenal. So obviously a couple of weeks ago we had this first taste of pro football, when I got the game up at, they was doing these development games and we were talking about games that happen, and I've just got this one again. And this is going to be a real test for me in terms of can I hack it at this next level. But either way, right now this is phenomenal. I swore as soon as it came through, didn't believe it, and I still can't believe it. Wow. I am buzzing and I cannot wait for Saturday now. I'll take you through the week as always, and I'll take you through the game. I know it gets filmed, so hopefully we can go through it as well and see how I did at that level. But oh my god, peeps, here we go. This is it. This is the ones we've been waiting for and the ones you want, and it's a local derby as well, so let's bring it on. What is up guys, it is match day -1. It's Friday. I didn't film at all yesterday. As you can tell, I've got an absolute stinker of a cold, and yesterday was even worse, so I didn't film yesterday. I focused on recovery. Today should be a speed session, and I think we can all tell that this isn't going to happen because basically what I've got to do is prep my body as much as I can for tomorrow. Cold and flu tablets, Lemsips, the whole shebang. I'm basically a walk-in pharmacy at the moment, but I'm feeling much better than I did yesterday. So basically all it is recover as much as I can today, go for maybe a walk. The weather's a bit of a stinker as well, and then I should be excuse me, should be back fully fit tomorrow. I've been progressively getting better over the last 2 days, so hopefully we've seen the end of this and I can perform tomorrow. But again, it just always happens when you don't need it, isn't it? Like I've got this big Ryman league fixture, Isthmian league fixture, and I've managed to pick up a stinker of a cold. So we're going to carry on through. I've told my assistants to meet me at the ground at 1:40. It gives me an hour and 20 minutes, 80 minutes before. I think it's plenty of time. It's not over excessive. We'll be there plenty of time. We've got plenty of time to get ready. And yeah, I will see you hopefully for a walk later on, and I will update you on what I'm eating today because I'm basically going to have to carb up loads. So yeah, I'll see you later. Okay, so it's dinner night before the game. As you can tell, I'm feeling slightly better than I was earlier and yesterday. So dinner is prawn linguine with cheese, garlic bread, plenty of carbs for tomorrow to stay fit and healthy, and there'll be a big breakfast in the morning as well. So basically, that's what it is tonight. It's going to be nice and chilled out tonight. I've watched a bit of the Formula 1, and yeah, I'm just going to chill out for the rest of the day and then go for a pretty much walk tomorrow. So see you tomorrow. So it's 10 a.m, it's match day, and I have mostly shaken off this cold, which is a great start to the Saturday. It's the start we needed, so it's obviously given me a morale boost already because I know that I can go out running. I know that my nose isn't as bunged up and I'm not as congested personally. So the couple of days rest have done me a worldie. So in terms of today, nerves, I feel all right. I'm just going to have to go out and do what I normally do. There's a reason I'm probably on this game, and I'm just going to have to show why. In terms of the rest of the day, I'm going to take you for a normal match day. I'm going to go for a walk now. I need to fill up the car with petrol because I've played petrol roulette with myself and lost, basically. So I'm going to have to fill up the car with petrol. I'm going to go for a pre-match walk and pick up some pre-match snacks for my assistants, as requested by them. So that's not an issue at all. We'll see if you like their snacks choices as well. So that's going to be it. I'm basically had a banana for breakfast before I go out for a walk, before I have my main meal, which I haven't decided what it's going to be yet. So it'll be a surprise for me come 12 o'clock. I plan to leave the house roughly 1 o'clock to pick up one of the assistants because he's coming from the same way I'm going, whereas the other one is coming down from sort of East Grinstead way. So other than that, let's bring on today. Let's smash it. So it's 12 o'clock, well, it's 5 to 12 anyway. I'm going to have my pre-match meal today. Today is slightly different. Like I said, it was a surprise for me. I've gone for cheese, toast and beans. So it's a nice meal for me. Very filling, loads of carbs. And I'm probably going to have another piece of toast as well with this. So yeah, I'm just going to crack on through this and then go for my pre-match walk for about half an hour. Pack my bag, get ready to go. So let's do this. So it's 12:30 now. I'm about to pack up and basically get going. I thought I'd leave it all packed to last minute as per normal. So might as well treat it like a normal match day and be disorganised as ever. So as always, match top, because it's on the Isthmian League today. Warm up gear. This is just one that I've found from somewhere. So it's just forever in my bag. 2 pairs of shorts, 2 pairs of socks, 2 pairs of undershorts. My trusty grey one, because I know that annoys people. Under socks, spare socks, Under Armour boots. These are going to be their last outings, I think. I'm going to retire them on a high. As you can see, they're starting to split. Towel, spare boxes, because you never know. Jelly babies for my assistants, and my magic box there. I need to actually find my gels here. So while we're on the matter of gels, I'm going back to Apple because I found one. I'm going to dive into my little snack box here. Pick up some more sweets for the other guys because obviously COVID and I'm feeling in a good mood. So yeah, that's the kit bag stuff. I'm going to pack this up, get changed into that tracksuit, and then away we go. Here we go. Let's do this thing. So we're all ready to go. I'm very, very excited now. Still, not still, but nerves are creeping in. But as always, you've got to try and use these nerves into a good energy. I have my hair bands, which is something I almost forgot, because that would have been a disaster with such long hair now. As always, my pre-match playlist is here. There are a few new additions, but I want you guys to comment down below if you, one, like the playlist, because it's quite interesting, because my assistant has to listen to it now. And 2, if there are any additions that you want to see on it, I'd love to hear what you guys listen to, and that'd be great, really. So drop us a like, a follow, and comment down below what your tracks are. If not, ping it to me at john@refsix.com, or send us a message on Instagram and Twitter as well, because I really would like to hear what you guys listen to on the way to the game. So for now, I'm going to check out, put my bag in the car, and then hopefully get some footage inside the ground. But it's time to smash this and show this game what I'm made of. So I'm very excited, still very nervous, but I'm ready to go, and I'm going to use this positively, and we've got this, lads. So see you in a bit.
Okay, so I'm back from the game. Feeling a little bit chesty, but feel pretty good. The game was a bit gritty, local derby, quite a few fans there, so the atmosphere was good. 5 yellows in total, but at the end of the game, both managers said I did really well. Captains said I did well, worked with them well. Like I said, it took me a little while, not a while to get into the game, but couldn't find my flow because it was just so gritty. But overall, I felt like I wasn't out of place. Worked with both my assistants before. One of them was one of my best mates. So that was nice to go out with him. And the other guy I trusted really well as well. So it was a nice team to go out with. And they were great as well. I've got no issues whatsoever. So in terms of the game, like post-match, I feel great. I've just got back. It's 6 o'clock. I'm going to go have some dinner. But I'm buzzing, I thought I did well. My dad came to the game. He said I did well. I haven't spoken to him because he's out for dinner as well. But, I'm buzzing. I've come off it. The game sort of flew by. I just didn't feel out of place today. And, people saying I was really good makes it all better. And, I can't get a smile off my face. And I feel like, I could do that again quite simply, quite easily. So yeah, I'll take you through what I'm going to have for dinner now. I'm going to have a nice treat. I'm going to have a steak. And then tomorrow I've signed up for the Brighton 10K run. And yeah, so I'm going to do that as my active recovery tomorrow, and then run the line for my Sunday League team. So that's what it's going to be so far, but I'll take you through that as always. So yeah, thanks for all the messages as well. I've had a lot of messages on Instagram and WhatsApp. So thanks for anyone that's texted me as well. That's class from you. Just want to say a massive thank you for everyone for the sort of kind messages and stuff on the last couple of videos as well, especially at the Eastbourne game. So thanks for all the support as well. Just from me, it's been a big season so far, and we hope to continue it. So thanks for the support, and hopefully we crack on again. So thanks very much, and I'll see you soon.
What's up, guys? So I'm back with my match footage from the Burgess Hill game, which is great. We've been lucky enough to pick this up. So in total, there were 5 yellow cards, 4 for basically tackles, 1 for dissent, which I'll try and show you, and as well as a couple of bits and pieces that I want to talk about. So the first clip, if we get straight into it, I'll just review it once. It's just a little bit of a naughty tackle. And then, like I said, we'll go through and watch that again. So you can just see the ball being knocked around, and then wham, if we stop it there, the ball's been played and he's clipped him late. So, I think that's an easy yellow for me in my eyes. We'll just watch it one more time. And I know it's a bit hard to see because of the dugout, but it's just naughty. He's clipped him late. There's no ball involved. So as we'll comment on this, going through, basically, you can see the players sort of getting in my face if I pause it there. I've got 2 of each team. One is saying that's really nasty, it's a red. One is saying it's not even a foul. So obviously it's trying to manage expectations in here. So as you can see, I'm talking to them saying, look, I'll stop it here. So I'm talking to that player as well, saying, look, let me do my job, you do yours, and we'll get through this absolutely fine. Obviously, he's saying it's not. And then obviously what I do, take his name and number, keep him close, look at his number and say, look, you know what this is for. I know it's your first one, but have that. Now, I know we'll discuss this a little bit, but my cautioning technique seems a little bit stray. If you look, I sort of throw the card backwards, so that needs improving. But other than that, the cautioning procedure is quite good. It's quite calm. It's in a calm manner, which is obviously a lot of what people look for. They want you to be calm. Here I wanted to just talk about corner procedure. Really, it's something that's been picked up a lot in my assessments. If you look at the way I move around from a corner, you can see me in the center of the screen. I'm sort of always on. Obviously, right now I'm not. I'm talking to the players saying steady, steady, no arms. And what I tend to do is try and move around a lot and see. As you can see, I'm moving into the box. See if they're grabbing arms. The ball, obviously, if you look, is about to be played in, and I'm still moving around, making sure that I can see what's going on. And then just as the ball's being kicked, you can see I got really wide. So basically, if the ball goes over the top, I've got an easy way to break out. Again, at this point, I'm saying steady, no arms, no fouls. I've got you all. So the players know that I'm watching. And this, obviously, I think aids my match control, especially in dead ball situations. As you can see, the ball comes in and I'm still always on the move. The ball, and luckily, because the ball was played quickly, sure, I was able to react and again get out into a nice position. And then because I'm always on the move, I was able to give that corner nice and quickly. So this obviously being on the move, being on your toes helps you get around and sell credible positions. As you can see, no one questioned me. They were straight in for the corner again. So like as a tip, this is obviously for me as well. I'm bigging myself up a little bit here, but for me, you know, being on the move a lot is great. And, you know, just be aware that you've got to be on your toes at all times because the ball may break and you've got to come out quickly. So this was a nice one. If we stop the ball here, you can see me just on the corner of the screen, on my toes, ready to run. Both of these players, basically, from now, I'm shouting, no foul, no foul, no foul. Both, if we stop it here, both of these two are tussling all the way. You can see that the green player has the ball. Always, it doesn't lose it once. And the blue player is always tracking. And it just gets to this point here, you know, where he's pulled him down and he's tumbled over. If we just rewind that a little bit. So he pulls him, slow it down, and then pulls him down to the ground. And this is great. I've given the free kick straight away. My assistant's jumped in straight away, so we can sell the decision really quickly, which is perfect. It's exactly what we wanted. Basically, I then took a little bit of descent. As you can see here, me and him are quite close in terms of his arms are out. I'm trying to tell him to calm down, that this isn't enough. I cut the air and say no. And then he starts walking away and I tell him, nope, you're coming with me. Come here, come here. And look, he's saying, that's not a foul. We'll look at the footage. I say, yeah, let's look at the footage. And then obviously I stick a yellow card up his nose. Obviously, again, with the card back, we can improve that. But obviously he wasn't too happy. For me, you know, he was never in control of the ball and he's pulled the man down. I think it's an easy yellow to give. And it sort of towards the end of the half, it's nice. It's a nice, easy one to give away, actually. You know, settle things down a little bit, get us coasting to half time. But basically, this next clip is quite interesting. It's nothing wrong, I don't think. But this is my starting position for the second half, really. So I was saying yes to my assistants, thank you to the keepers. I don't have buzzer flags either, so it's all communication. I start here, and then I tend to move into the attacking half because Blues are kicking off. So I move into the attacking half straight away, whereas I know some people like to start in the other half. So if you watch, I'll move across into the other half. So start my whistles. And then straight away, I'm always on the move straight away, long ball over the top, and I'm ready for it there. But I just wanted to get an idea of what you guys do. Do you stand in the attacking half or the defending half? An idea of what you guys do. Do you stand in the attacking half or the defending half? Because my logic is if I'm on the move there, I've always got the ball between me and my assistant. But I know some people like to be on the spin. And neither is wrong. It's just a matter of opinion. But I know that was quite interesting and flagged up by one of my friends who does it differently. So yeah, and that was put me in the right position. So this one I wanted to talk about briefly as well. So if we stop it here, you can see, you can't see me in shot, but basically I know I've got to be on my toes. The 17's bearing down on the keeper. The keeper's done a long ball. You can see me right in the middle. If I pause it here, right in the middle of the play, he struck it. And luckily I was on my toes because the keeper fumbles it. And then I've had to run in and make sure that there's no foul in there. So basically being on your toes is important. I'm lucky enough that I'm quite fit, that I try and move around a lot anyway. I think I covered like 11-ish K in this game. So, you know, it's a lot about moving around, being on your toes. I'm lucky enough that I'm fit enough to keep in these angles. So yeah, fitness is key in this, and especially in these bigger levels where the players are fitter and faster, almost professionals. Then we've got to keep up with them really, and it can be quite difficult. So this next clip is a nice easy foul. I think, look, again, it's similar, if we pause it here, it's similar to that second yellow card I gave in the game in terms of the ball's gone and the guy's just clipped him. I think this was his third foul in about 5 minutes as well, so I could have done him for either persistent or I could have done him for this foul. So I did him for this foul. There came a little bit of, you know, unrest. As you can see, I'll check for if he needs treatment. I'll check him again as well because he's down for quite some time. So do you need treatment? And basically, if I pause it here, one of their players said, oh, you know, started giving me a little bit. And I was like, no, I'm going to deal with him and then deal with him. Let me do my job. The treatment comes first. I know exactly who I need to caution. So I'll do that in my own time. And, you know, I walk up, take his name and number, make sure that, you know, he's doing that usual thing with his, you know, I'm playing with my socks, so I don't have to stand up and talk to you, which is a bit frustrating. but I made sure he stood up when he received the yellow card, which is obviously much easier to give, and it's a sign of respect and shows that you're in control, really. Okay, this clip is quite interesting, and I'd like to discuss it. So the ball's played around quite simply. You can see this isn't an interesting clip at all. This is a foul. The next one's interesting. As you can see, I paused it and then I'll rewind it. Tensions were flying at this point. Both teams couldn't score. So basically, this is a simple yellow card for me to sort of show everyone that I'm in control. They're playing the ball around the back. They've lost the ball. The defender knows he's lost the ball and he knows he's not getting past. You know, he knows he's already passed him. So for me, he just pulled him down, knowing full well that he has made the foul. And, you know, that is football. You know, if we watch it again, he just knows, you know, he's not even looked at the ball. He's pulled him down. He's not complained. He's walked away straight away. And the main concern was having to deal with the Burgess Hill players being like, look, I've got it, let me deal with it. So I walk away and he keeps running away from me. This is probably the worst yellow card of the game for me, because he was like, no, just give it to me. And at the end, I probably should have brought him in closer. I knew his number, I knew his name already. So I gave it to him from quite far away, if we pause it there. You know, he was trying to win that situation and I was trying to win. But at the end of the day, Burgess Hill wanted to get on with the game quickly and I wanted to get on with the game quickly. I was having a good game at this point and just trying to wind players up by being like, nah, get here. It just wasn't going to help me. So I gave it to him from slightly further away, with him probably not looking. He knew it was a yellow, so we just got on with the situation. And, you know, it's not the perfect yellow card, granted, but it was the right yellow card for the game in terms of just show it to him quickly, get on with it, and we can get on with the football, because Burgess Hill obviously have a chance here. The last thing they want me to do is delay. So just a quick yellow card. I knew his name, I knew his number already, jotted that down in my watch, and then up it went. Obviously not the prettiest, but it does the job. This is a nice little tussle between the players. We love it. You know, at the end of the day, I've had to get in there and pull one back, and it was just one of those things. Be like, no, fellas, enough's enough. We don't need to do this. Steady yourself. No need to do anything silly. And it was just, one of those things. It's like the 90th minute, and players getting a bit tense. So, we just have to keep our wits about us, really. And the final yellow card was this. Basically, you can see him here. This guy right next to me on my left-hand side. He's on the right-hand side of the screen now. Runs past me and gives me a bit of dog's abuse. So I was like, you know what? It's the ball stopped in play. I'm not going to take this. You can see the end of it now. But everyone's looking a bit like, what's going on? They know he said something to me. I know he said something to me. So I've cautioned him for dissent. There was realistically no need for it. We'll just wait for the camera to scroll across. Basically, he was not happy about this all the way through. He started calling me this and that, and we'll pause it here, and you can see me handing the yellow card out. But it was just the 90th minute. I needed to stamp and clear the game, so I did. But there was no reason to. I don't need to say what he said out loud on this, because obviously we'll get community strike. We don't want that. But yeah, he said his piece, didn't like his piece, and I told him where to go, basically. He wasn't too impressed, but there's not really much you can do there. So the last clip I want to talk about is a little bit different, really. So it's quite hard to tell. I don't know if it's a new law, but it's a law that's coming recently. So basically, look, the ball is headed about a bit, so I'm having to pay attention. It goes out for a throw in, and I know the guy's got quite a long throw, so the right back throws it in, and if we stop the ball here, the Burgess Hill player, the defender, has gone down with his head, and I don't think should have been head high. And the player's gone up with his foot. So basically, I've given a free kick, I've blown the whistle, and everyone's gone absolutely nuts. So I look like I'm taking my time. And what I've done is I've given an indirect free kick to the attacking team, because the 4, in my opinion, is endangering the safety of, or is putting himself in danger. So it's still dangerous play. So if we look at it again from here, he's gone down with his head in a place. Realistically, his head it's probably close borderline either way, in my opinion now. But when I saw it on the day, it looked a lot lower than it was. So obviously this was quite a difficult decision to make. It was probably about 70 minutes in, and
I didn't really, I'd given one 2 weeks prior as well. So, I knew what I was doing. I knew what I was looking for. And both managers came up to me at the end and was like, what did you do that for? And I said, look, this is the law. And they were like, oh, really? That's quite interesting. We didn't know that. But you were right. He did go down with his head where it probably shouldn't have done, which made me feel good that I got it right. But it was quite interesting to see what you guys think. So I haven't cautioned anyone. I've just given an indirect free kick as if it was a high foot. But this time it was because the defender was endangering himself. So it'd be interesting to see what you guys think. Let me know in the comments what you guys think, because it'd be quite interesting to maybe even have a full debrief with Hassan about this kind of thing, because I think I've had 2 in 2 games now, and it'll be interesting to see if they're occurring a lot more since the new law changes. So yeah, that was my match clips. Overall, I thought I had a good game. Let me know what you think about the clips, and if you like this sort of comment, give us a like. So I will see you at the next part of the vlog.
Okay, so the time is 7:30 now. I'm fully sort of home. I showered at the ground, so it's been great. I've cooked myself some dinner. I'm here with my mate. We'll talk about the game. He is one of the guys that I play Sunday League football with. That obviously you'll see tomorrow probably. So my dinner is a steak sandwich with horseradish and chili, because obviously we love the spice, and some chips. Really sort of treat myself today. His dinner is pizza and a bowl of chips, because he has the nutritional palate of a 5-year-old boy.
Boring, aren't I?
Boring. So that's my day today. I'm still very much buzzing from today's game. So, I'm going to take it all in, and I'll probably debrief it properly tomorrow. I'm just going to enjoy today and pretend I'm the best referee in the world. Live off cloud 9 for a while now, but I'm going to chill out, probably have a drink with my mate, who doesn't drink, but he'll have a squash, and I'll have a beer to celebrate today. So yeah, that's today, and I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, so that was my recovery run. I did the Brighton 10k as I said yesterday. I don't know what my official chip time is, but it felt pretty good. Probably a little bit too fast considering I've got a game tomorrow. But I'll put my chip time, whatever it was here, anything around 42 minutes would be nice. I think that's what I did it in. So anything under that, and it'll be a Brucey bonus for John. So obviously it's Brighton Marathon weekend, so congratulations to anyone that ran the 10k and that's doing the marathon. You're a better person than me. I could never. So that's my recovery for today. I'm going to go run the line for this Sunday League team. It might be a pretty poor performance, but we move. It's a beautiful day, and I'll try and get some atmosphere of the marathon. But so yeah, thanks for the support as always, and good luck to anyone running the marathon, or congratulations because this was quite late. So yeah, that's going to be the day so far. I'll get some footage of the thing, and I'll see you in a bit. What's up, guys? So I'm back at REFSIX HQ. It's Monday morning now, so I've had a few days to, obviously the weekend, to sink in, and overall, it's been a great weekend for me in terms of refereeing my first Isthmian League game, and getting through it with real confidence, and I thought I did quite well. I'm very happy with the way it went. I've debriefed with my coach, my mates, and I just feel great. So it's important for me to now take this on, use what I've learned into my next games, and then hopefully next year, whenever the promotion is, if they do it mid-season or not, that I'm ready for it, and I think I've put myself in good stead. Both managers are happy. So at the end of the day, I can't do more than what I've done, I think. So thanks for all the support, guys. It means the world to us. If you want to see any different type of content, please drop it down in the comments. Let me know what you think of our games, and hopefully one day we can meet up with you guys and referee with you. You never know. The world is big. But please like and subscribe, and we'll see you at the next one. We're looking forward to it already.